Amazon Connect. And it is mostly an AI-driven voice journey how Salesforce is implementing. I think everybody in this call knows me, so I can skip this slide. One more slide less, good for everyone. So CRM and telephony. In traditional call center system, usually the call center agents or service agents needs to have multiple systems to access. One is telephone, the other one is their CRM, the other one could be some other different application to respond to customers' queries and other service related activities. And often the telephone call, which usually gets recorded, resides in some other system. And so for case evaluation or for any other historical data analysis or historical case analysis, they need to access to the telephony system. So the challenges are multifold. So in traditional contact centers, the CRM systems and telephony systems are usually disconnected. Agent lacks real-time customer context, customer repeat information multiple times, and manual call routing and decision making. Yes, that is another thing that when the call routing needs to happen in traditional call centers, they have to do it manually. And automation is very limited over there. And the impact is the longer call handling time. The agency spends a lot of time on even to understand the background of the customer. And so it eventually ends up in a poor customer experience, and also often the agents get frustrated. As in OpenCTI, often we can integrate the Salesforce records like contact, account to the customer, but if the telephony is not integrated with Salesforce, then it becomes very challenging. Okay. So what is Service Cloud Voice, or what is Service Cloud Voice? Service Cloud Voice is basically a built-in telephony system along within the Salesforce, and it is not OpenCTI. Those who have worked with OpenCTI, I'm just clarifying for them. It is a new Salesforce license which comes with telephony license, and the telephony licenses are being supported for Amazon Connect. And also lately, very lately, I mean this year, they have also integrated Verizon in America. Okay, so it is Amazon for global and Verizon plus Amazon in America. They are also in discussion to be in Genesis. So what happens is when the end customer acquires this Service Cloud Voice license, they get Salesforce along with Amazon Connect's cloud-based IVR, which is basically telephony, and it is built in, and the installation can be done from Salesforce side. So what usually happens, we have our Salesforce instance. Then if we want to integrate with any telephony system, we need to develop API from both sides to get them interacted. And that requires maintenance of two systems. One is Salesforce, other one is telephony. That requires maintenance of all the APIs, and that requires the maintenance of the security, privacy, integration, everything for both the systems. So in Salesforce Service Cloud Voice, as it is, the voice is integrated. That means the telephony is integrated. and uh, and from the service cloud voice side, the IVR instance can be commissioned and deployed. That means that for if any customer who is buying the service cloud voice from Salesforce, they do not need a separate team to install their telephony. The Salesforce admin would be able to uh, click and deploy the Amazon Connect instance and configure the telephony system. Okay, so that is the context. But what usually happens that I mean the business benefit comes for the customer is that it is having all the features from Salesforce, and it is having more or less all the features from Amazon Connect side. And when they combine, there is a strong integration and a strong correlation between Amazon Connect data and Salesforce data. So the voice call recording, transcript, Salesforce, Agentforce capabilities, next best action, everything can be everything gets automatically integrated and deployed. Okay, so what are the key business cases we can think of? One is unified voice. That means the moment the call is coming, the Amazon Connect site is matching the telephone number with the Salesforce contact telephone number, and when the call is getting routed to the agent is having the context that the call is coming from whom and how many cases are opened with this customer, or what are the purchase history of this customer. Okay, and how Agentforce is helping when the call is going on, the call transcription is live, and also the Agentforce is uh, assisting the agent, the Salesforce contact center agent, by picking up the keywords and suggesting what could be the next possible uh, actions. Okay, so Salesforce plus Amazon Connect, basically this is the architectural diagram. Okay, so here I don't know, is my pointer is visible? I am not sure. However, on the left hand side, we are seeing that customer is making a call. The call is basically landing on Amazon Connect side. Okay. The way we have flows in Salesforce, the same way we have flows in Amazon Connect. They call it contact flow. So Amazon Connect receiving the call, and those flows are getting triggered on based on various criterias. And again, this can be customizable. I mean, the way we create flow and modify flow, the same way the Amazon Connect flows can be created and modified. So these contact flows are basically invoking Salesforce REST API, and on the right hand side, the Salesforce. So immediately they are checking the phone number and any other record information to knock whatever the objects required into get the information from the Salesforce, and based on that they transfer call to the appropriate agent. It could be language based, it could be geographical location based, it could be priority based, it could be loyalty based, whatever the business needs are there. And this data is basically Salesforce is providing the data, and that this call routing decision is basically happening on the Amazon Connect side. And in Amazon Connect terminology, they call it their function or Lambda function. Okay. So this call is then decided and routed to the agent. The agent is basically the Salesforce users, and the call is coming to them to their omni-channel. And in omnichannel, the call is basically this omnichannel call feature is replacing that Salesforce Open CTI features, along with more functionalities like it can handle not only calls, it can handle also email, chat, various things. But today our discussion would be mostly on call. Okay, so the call will be visible to the agent, call center agent, through their omni-channel, and they can then pick up the call, and the moment they pick up the call, they this contact lens and other functionalities or other features of Amazon Connect gets enabled. So contact lens is the uh, module in Amazon Connect which is basically analyzing the call transcript, which is basically analyzing the sentiment, and all this data are getting synced on the Salesforce Service Cloud Voice. Okay, and based on that, the Agentforce can be activated for next best action or giving suggestion or automatically notifying the supervisors that some call with some agent is not going very well. Okay, so this contact lens is responsible for uh, reading the transcript, reading the sentiment, and conveying the information to Salesforce, and Salesforce is responsible to activate the AI features or Einstein or presently the Agentforce features. Okay, and when the call ends, the call transcript and call recording, they basically get saved on the Amazon Connect side. Salesforce does not overload its space or memory, whatever we say, with these large audio files or large transcript files, but it is always available in a view mode to Salesforce from Amazon Connect. Okay, so there are a few types of architectures on this. So number one, it is number one is built-in telephony. That means in Service Cloud Voice, the telephony is built in, which I have told so far. So here it comes to automatic integration between Service Cloud Voice and Amazon Connect. There is another, there are a few things we need to consider in when we are mapping the patterns and what are the business scenario, basically. So there could be one Amazon Connect instance with one Salesforce org. This is the simplest, and this configuration is Amazon Connect account single, Amazon Connect instance single, Salesforce org is single, and Salesforce contact center is single. By the way, those who are working with Service Cloud Voice, simple Service Cloud, not only Service Cloud Voice, we know that multiple contact centers can be sharing one instance, right? So in that case, we have to follow the next one, but for the first row, it is the most simplest one if everything is single. So no further customization is required. It is just entirely uh, click events from the Salesforce setup by the admins or admin team, and the Amazon Connect instance can be ready. Few configurations would be required, but to create the instance, if everything is single one-to-one relationship, then we do not need any further customization or further consideration. Things get things get a bit complicated when we have multiple contact center in the same Salesforce instance, and the business requires uh, multiple multiple telephony. So Here the advantage is that one Amazon cloud or Amazon Connect license can have multiple Connect instances. Okay, so if the customer is buying one Service Cloud Voice license for multiple contact centers, then automatically Amazon will provide multiple Connect instances. So here Amazon account would be single, Salesforce org would be single, but the contact centers would be multiple, and each contact center will have their own Amazon Connect instance. A good example could be for any company who is having operations in more than one country, and they are maintaining call centers for different language in different countries, but they are using one Salesforce org. So in that kind of scenario, this is this architecture pattern has to be followed. So there as well, the Service Cloud Voice bundle is out of the box. If somebody if in this kind of scenario there is another option that bring your own Amazon Connect. That means if the customer wants to do another Connect instance through partner telephony, that can also be possible. And regardless of originating Amazon Connect instance, voice call object is shared across the Salesforce org. So as it is a single Salesforce instance, even for multiple contact centers, it is going to be handled by the same org. And in org one org, we will have only one standard objects of each type, right? So then the most complicated thing, which basically is not supported by the present Service Cloud voice instance, that is multiple Salesforce org want to use one Amazon Connect instance. So basically this is a classic scenario where a customer is having multiple Salesforce orgs. Could be one, could be for service, sales and service. The other could be for commerce. Okay, and they want to use only one contact center to handle everything. So their business need would be, if the business is that the customer needs only one IVR but want to integrate with multiple Salesforce org, which is basically not supported by Service Cloud Voice. Okay, I mean, not supported with out of the box features. Then at that point, the question of customization would come, and the customization we have to consider many things, but few core things are that how the contact centers are configured, their data point, how the metadata will be shared. Okay, and the call recording, call metadata for related to call recording, call transcript, call sentiment analysis, even to the call retention. Various business requires various data retention policy. Different countries has a different regulation for data retention policy. So how those things will be handled, those needs to be part of the customization. The good thing is that in the third scenario, where we are dealing with multiple service Salesforce orgs with one single Amazon Connect instance, most of the customization might take place on the Amazon Connect side. Salesforce side, it would be mostly the REST API for inbound, outbound calls, and the other related service which needs to be enabled or enriched or taken into consideration for the interaction of IVR and CRM. Okay. So what happens when now my discussion would be mostly in the simplest part. This 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 slide was mostly to give an idea that what are the possible ways of integration and what are the things we need to consider when we are doing the integration. So for further for Agentforce, I will be giving when I'll be giving the example. Let us assume that it is everything single. That means Amazon Connect account is single, instance is single, Salesforce contact center is single, and Salesforce org is single. Okay. So what happens in that ideal or the happy path scenario when the customer calls to the support center? The Amazon Connect is taking the decision to whom to route the call. Okay. Now for Agentforce, we have a capability of handling the call by the Agentforce. In simple terms, a bot can handle the call, and it could be through voice or it could be through text. Okay. So that means the customer is calling rather than call getting transferred to a human, the call will get transferred or responded by the Agentforce, and we can develop that Agentforce agent with multiple skills. One agent could be handling the order status, the other agent could be handling the payment status, various kind of agents we can deploy. So based on the customer input, the appropriate call can be handled by appropriate agent. But if the agent is Agentforce agent is failing to satisfy the customer needs, the call can be transferred to the human agents. And when the call will get transferred to the human agents, all the previous interaction with the Agentforce agent and the customer will be forwarded to the human agent, like call transcript, what are the questions asked and what Agentforce agent has been suggested, but the customer uh, did not accepted all those things. Okay, so here the business benefit is that majority of call volumes are getting handled by agents, Agentforce agents, and human agents are busy with the critical cases, critical calls. Okay, and also as these things are Salesforce proprietary AI models, so these agent forces are basically also learning from the interaction between human agent and the customer. So for example, if the call has been transferred from Agentforce agent to the human, that means it is already considering that the call was not successfully finished by Agentforce agent. Then it will keep monitoring and it will keep learning uh, from the interaction happen between the human agent and the customer. So it will go and retrieve the not retrieve. It will go through the learn from the transcript, learn from the human agent's action, whether a case got opened or uh, whether some additional information has been provided. Okay, and for the human agents, the benefit is while they are in discussion with a customer, this Agentforce agent can also help them with some notes, with some suggestions, uh, like that. So the way we define the next best action, the way we define article recommendation, those things can also be handled by the Agentforce agent. Okay. So if we think of one scenario, what I just explained few minutes back. So when the call is coming, so this is an example of contact flow. I don't know how visible it is on the monitor, but however, so this is the contact flow, how we do the create the flows on Amazon Connect site. This is the AWS and Lambda function. Many programming language can be used, whether Java, Python, Ruby, etc. So here, these first two screenshots are from Amazon Connect site. Okay, so one is flow, the other one is their programming or development area. So the third slide is which I told that call is coming on the omni-channel widget, and see this call is already reading the Salesforce contact data, and this is in the omni-channel widget where the contact name is being displayed and account name is being displayed. And when the agent is accepting, waiting to accept the call, the screen pop-up is also coming in Salesforce. So a new window is getting open, new tab is getting opened where the contact and the contact details, contacts related case, other things are in separate tabs. Those things are being displayed. So from this phone number, it is basically capturing the contact, and the contact from the contact, it is capturing the case in this example, and other related objects. Okay. So what happens next? Assume the customer service agent has been accepted the call. It is showing the order history, case, everything, and the human is in discussion with the customer, and the Agentforce is giving some suggestions. Okay. So it has been recording all the events. It has been recording all the interactions between the customer, and it is also providing the real-time AI suggestions and the recommendation to the agent. And when the call ends, the Agentforce is creating the post-call summary. And in many business cases, in many business organizations, this summary is getting saved. It is saved, and this summary is generated by agent. In Salesforce, we have something called Einstein summary. So that the same thing is being leveraged for the Agentforce as well. Okay, so it is being saved, and based on this saved thing, the historical data of case analysis can be performed. Okay, so the real objective of this Service Cloud Voice and so Amazon Connect is to deliver the right experience at the right time with the right intelligence. So we are trying to make a better experience for both for the customer and for contact center agents. We are trying, and we know that providing the right information at the right time is making the call or the interaction is smoother and make both the parties happy. So what is the key takeaway? The business benefits would be Service Cloud Voice with Amazon Connect. It is going to reduce call handling time. It would be improving the first call resolution. It can be personalized for customer experience as well. By the way, this Amazon Connect instance can also handle chat, also handle messaging, and including the social media messaging like WhatsApp. And on Salesforce Service Cloud Voice, and Salesforce Service Cloud. Lately, they are also having the capability to create channels, and in channels they also have um, social media, so social media integration, and also WhatsApp and few other messaging channels integration. Uh, it will lower the agent effort, and it is scalable. So for Salesforce admins, those who are in this call, it is easy to extend and configure. It works with existing Salesforce data, and it is scalable with gradual improvement. So my suggestion would be to advise to the admin, Salesforce admins, to explore Service Cloud Voice, learn the basics of Amazon Connects, and try a simple AI-driven use case, which might be available in the Trailhead as well. Okay. So thank you. Any questions? Sanjida?
So, uh, thank you, Yusufai, for this amazing presentation, and a lot of things has been clear. I have one questions.
Yeah.
So, as you mentioned that it will connect our Salesforce data, actually pull from the Salesforce database. Is it connected with our data coming from several systems? So, if we can we connect it in the data cloud as well?
Agentforce will be connected with your data cloud ideally. I
Okay.
mean, right now, Agentforce cannot be. I mean, Salesforce. I don't know what is the latest update, but based on my knowledge, still
Okay. Subhai, actually we can't hear you. Your sound has been less.
my sound has been less. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, yeah. Now clearly.
Is it better?
Yeah, better.
Okay. So what I was saying that Agentforce will run with the support of a data cloud, but Amazon Connect is the IVR and or the telephony. So that should not be integrated with data cloud directly. Okay.
Okay, bye.
It will be integrated only with your Service Cloud Voice. Your Service Cloud Voice data you can feed to data cloud for further segmentation or unification.
Okay. Oh, that's great. I understand right now. Thank you for that. So I have seen that there is a question from Shakawat. Uh, the question is: will Agentforce voice kill third party telephony solution like dial pad, ring central, etc.?
That depends. So Service Cloud Voice is a separate licensing. Okay, so if it is basically introducing, you can think of a joint venture between Salesforce and Amazon. So Amazon is trying to take more market share on telephony side with the help of Salesforce, and Salesforce is offering this as a integrated solution just to ensure that the existing Amazon Connect IVR users, they do not stay away or stay behind. But Salesforce Service Cloud Voice is, as I told, that in America they have also this kind of solution for with Verizon, and with Genesis, if not released yet, it will be released soon. So the third party telephony systems would have a choice. Either they have to collaborate with Salesforce to be part of the Service Cloud Voice bundle package, or they can do their business at their own. So it is not the core concept of killing or destroying. Okay.
All right. Okay. Yeah. Thanks. Thanks for the clarifications. I hope Shakwat you get your answer. Uh, if anyone have any questions, you can write it in the chat box. Or yeah. No question seems.
Oh, thank
So
you. So I can stop sharing my screen.
yeah, no problem. And I appreciate your time and thank you so much, Yusuf,